Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing a review of Leblon Cachaca. This is a Brazilian rum, and I haven't seen any other YouTube reviews on YouTube of this cachaça. Cachaça's, I guess for a while now, has been getting a little bit more popular in the U.S. Most liquor stores may or may not have it. A larger one like Binny's carries a pretty good stock of like 6 or 8 of these. I actually went to one of these kind of mega warehouse liquor stores the other day, and this was the only brand they had. Most likely at your average liquor store, unless you live in like Miami or an area with a lot of Brazilians where they're going to stock more of this, most likely you're going to find either Leblon or 51. It seems like most people hate 51. Leblon isn't necessarily the best one out there, but I think they have done the best job of marketing and importing their cachaça, from what people say. And for that reason, this is probably one of the ones you're going to find. It's not cheap. I paid, I think after tax, $32. I think the sticker price was $29 or $30 on this. So fairly expensive. I like this. A lot of people like this and say it's a good brand. Some people, I don't know if you want to call them purists or whatever, say that they add sugar to this. I don't know if that's true or not. And they kind of, some people say that this is kind of made for the mass market. Maybe not everybody, maybe not everybody's palates would like cachaça, so they kind of dumb this down for the American market a little bit maybe and market it really well. I'll read what it says on the back. Introducing Leblon Natural Cane Cachaça from Brazil. Fresh pressed cane juice, micro-distilled in ambique copper pot stills at the Maison Leblon in Patos de Minas Gerais. I guess that's a region in Brazil. Rested for up to 6 months in vintage cognac casks from France, a lively fruity nose with complex layers of flavor and an ultra-smooth finish. Drink neat with fruit juice or in a caipirinha, or put a Brazilian twist on any top shelf. And they give a recipe for a Leblon Caipirinha, which is muddled 4 lime wedges and 2 teaspoons of superfine sugar in a rocks glass. Fill a glass with ice and add 2 ounces, which is 2 shots, of Leblon Cachaça. Shake or stir well and garnish with a lime. I made some of these last night, and let's just take a quick smell. Cachaça kind of has a little bit of a funk to it. It doesn't have that sweetness and kind of that vanilla molasses that a darker rum would have. You do catch some fruity notes, some flowery notes, but there's a little bit of a funk there. And it actually, I mean, I don't say funk because it may sound weird to say, oh, the funk goes well with the drink, but it really does. The crispness and freshness of the lime kind of mixed with a little bit of smokiness wouldn't be the right word, but a little bit more earthy of a funk actually kind of goes kind of well. I haven't really tried this straight up or neat. I've only had it in caipirinhas, but pretty good. Like I said, I haven't really tried a lot of cachaças, so I can't really give you a comparison to what this is compares to, what it's better than, what it's worse than. I've had a lot of caipirinhas in Mexico, at bars around me, everywhere else, but I never really know what type of cachaça they use in it. I hope I'm saying that word right, cachaca. So I can't really compare there, but this is probably one of the more common brands you're going to find. If it's between this or 51, I'd recommend getting this. I think I saw this at Binny's for somewhere between $19 and $22. At the liquor store I went to, I wound up paying $30 for it. So if you got a Binny's near you, they got this for pretty cheap, as well as a number of other brands as well. And for those of you guys who can't find cachaça but want to have a caipirinha, a white rum will also work. And I think they call it like a Caipirinha. They just changed the name of the drink. I've heard of people also making caipirinha. I mean, it's not a caipirinha, but essentially a caipirinha, but putting tequila in it instead of this. That's almost like a traditional Mexican margarita almost. And another really popular drink, even in Brazil, is a caprisaca, which is, again, essentially the same drink, sugar and muddled limes with vodka. And apparently that's really popular, and it's kind of funny, you know. In the U.S., this is expensive because we have to import it, and it's, you know, kind of luxury, harder to find, whatever. In Brazil, obviously, imported stuff is going to be more expensive. So kind of as a status or class thing, a lot of people prefer the caprisaca because it's kind of elitist to be able to afford, drink, find, whatever, imported vodka. So in Brazil, they're buying vodka because that's foreign to them and it's expensive in status. And here we're buying this to be authentic, have a taste of Brazil, whatever else. But overall, I mean, if I had to rate this, keeping in mind that I don't really have anything to compare it to, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I've heard some brands that some people prefer as Sagatoba, but some other people say that's not worth the money. Everyone seems to agree 51 is no good. And I hear people refer to some cachaças as industrial and others more as like small batch or boutique. This claims to be a small batch. I think this is probably a decent brand. I'd be curious to try a more authentic brand, just on the off chance they do add sugar or kind of dumb this down for the American palate. So yeah, I'll try to find some other brands at Binny's and give it another try. As far as bringing this to a party, definitely a great drink for a barbecue outside. One thing I will say about making caipirinhas is they're kind of labor intensive. You can't really make a large batch and have it work out right. It's too difficult to, essentially you're going to have to muddle all the limes, and you can't really muddle like 10 limes at once. It's kind of better to make one drink at a time. So it is going to be kind of labor intensive if you're trying to make a large number of these drinks for a party. For a barbecue, you got 6-8 people, it wouldn't be too bad to make these. So, like I said, I didn't see any reviews of Leblon on YouTube, so I decided to make one. Leblon, if you have any other varieties or bottles you want to send some my way to try and review, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up just below. If you can comment on whether you like this one, what cachaça you prefer, anything like that, leave it in the comments section below. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button, check back for more videos, and we will talk to you guys later. And hopefully I'll be doing some more cachaça reviews for you. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Bye-bye.